Today I'm going to share with you how I 3D printed my own cookie cutters. I started with finding some designs that I wanted my cookie cutters to look like. Here I'm using Canva, but you can also Google and find a PNG file with the silhouette that you want. You want your end design to be of a solid color and not too detailed because it's going to complicate things later on. And if you're not making your design from scratch, you're probably gonna need to convert your PNG file to an SVG. And we're ready to upload. The program we're using here is TinkerCad, which is a free-to-use, beginner-friendly web app. If you want to make your own models, this is a great place to start. And if you want to know more in detail, I suggest looking at this and other videos by Teaching 3D Printing. I'll link it down below. And when we've finished our model and happy with the design, we will need to download the file. We have to choose the STL option. This is what we can later use in the 3D printer software. Since this was a Christmas-themed project, I decided to go for 3 designs that would make me think of Christmas, which is ugly sweaters, Coca-Cola, and the silly, funny cats I get to meet when I visit my parents. And here are my cookie cutters in digital form. I'm actually quite pleased with how they turned out. This is my first time making something for 3D printing from scratch. I also wasn't sure on the width for the actual cookie cutting part, so I made each cookie cutter with a different width and hoped for the best. And off to the local tech center to print out my cookie cutters. Fun fact, this is the last time I have to go somewhere to print because I got myself a 3D printer. Anyways, back to the prints. They turned out okay. Some cleanup necessary on the edges, but that's fine. Just remove that with a knife. And the printing was quite fast, about 1.5 hours. So it's time to test these out. And it's finally time to bake our cookies with our custom-made fancy cookie cutters. And here's some satisfying footage of me rolling some gingerbread dough. You're welcome. The long-awaited moment is here. Will our cookie cutters work? Will they function? Will this look like a cat? The answer is yes.
Nice.
I made a bunch of cats and sweaters and Coke bottles, and I'd say the cookies themselves turned out quite nice. I made multiple batches throughout the Christmas time, and yeah, they were tasty. I think I got lucky with the store-bought batter. The size was also good. I was worried about that. Another thing I wanted to try for the first time was making my own icing. This was my attempt at royal icing. The food coloring was quite disappointing. I wanted green. This is blue. The colors weren't pigmented enough, so it was like pastel colors. So I ended up just using white. But the consistency was good, given that this was my first attempt at making it. Also, I made way too much. I did not need that much. This is me after watching 50 TikToks of cookie decorating and thinking I can do it easily on my first try and then slowly descending into madness. And here's our final result. The journey is over, the cookies are here, and I actually love how these turned out, especially the cats. They're so cute. And the Merry Xmas. Would getting store-bought cookie cutters be 10 times cheaper and more convenient? Yes. Was this a fun project to do for me? Also yes. I think this made for a cute and special addition to some of my friends' gifts this year, and I recommend you trying it as well. Why not learn a new skill? It's a new year after all. And that's about it. Thank you for watching, guys. Don't forget to hit subscribe, like the video, and see you next time.